Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Job featuring us with the master of the Melissa's cat. And
Yep.
this man is the man who passed the Melissa's cat at the upper 1%, but now he's like in league with moms. Though that's kind of the money, though if only money were involved, but this isn't money, it's all about grades and skill and stuff. I doubt moms is good at the Melissa's cat. Well, if it was about money, he'd be good at it. That being said, alright, so I think hopefully I'll get a chance to do my first legitimate surgery mission akin to the actual trauma center stuff. There won't be any Derek Styles level of ridiculousness, but we'll see what happens.
Sadly, no, you don't get a fight. Seems like a virus is what it deserves.
I don't, yeah, the crazy level viruses and all that shit. Okay. Alright, so tomorrow we gotta do this one from the 3. We got another, we're gonna have to start the episode. Let's do it! Alright, let's see what's going on.
Hey,
Tomoe. Gabe almost got his nose shot off.
He almost got a lot more than that shot.
Bitch is using the damn huntsman.
You trying to kill me? I don't remember this here.
Failing to train would be straying from the path of honor.
That's this whole path of honor thing she's talking about. And yes, she shoves tubes down people's throats very, very fast.
Turn on the news.
Something. You would think that you would have scraped something by now.
Back to our continuing breaking news. Drug kingpin Theodore Gacy was arrested today by a masked
Theodore
man.
Gacy was arrested.
In transport, Gacy ingested a large quantity of
Oh,
drugs.
that's right, that's right.
He's apparently unconscious and in critical
Superman ended
condition.
up taking him down.
Theodore
Yep.
Gacy. That bastard who made a living in smuggling. He'll be here in about 10 minutes.
He needs an operation then.
Yeah, though I don't care much. The moron ate his whole
He
stash.
ate his stash?
We need to get the drugs out before the bags open inside.
Okay.
Some people do stupid things for drugs.
Hanzo!
I've actually heard, well, I've actually heard about
Technology's
that
making
too.
antitoxin
So it's not like it's that
drugs,
far off the mark. But the point is,
Shush.
really?
I wasn't done, you know.
So,
Wait a minute, did they just both disappear?
I can tell you something stupider that some people do to try to smuggle drugs.
Check for Vecurone.
Shove it up their own ass and hope nobody finds it?
Yes. And you know what the danger of that is?
Get ready.
They're gonna get,
did you
their
get here?
birds are up high.
There isn't much time.
No.
Conference, please.
So,
I know that.
the human
I was just
rectum
waiting
is
for
very
you.
absorbent.
Let's go.
And if a bag of drugs in there bursts, and that enters your bloodstream directly and doesn't go past your liver, yeah, you're pretty much dead.
Oh, so that would kill them. Okay, so let's look. The patient's gone into shock. Of course he's gone into shock. He ate his whole stash of drugs. I can at least agree that this is kind of realistic because criminals have done things like this.
Yep, sadly.
There's no doubt the drugs in his stomach are seeping out.
They're seeping out. They're trying to go into his bloodstream. Hey, you just sit there. It could kill him.
We have no idea what condition he'll be in, so be careful. Understood. Beginning the operation.
She totally just teleported into the medical room.
Yep.
She teleported.
Yoshi, a ninja.
Why are you a fucking nigga? Because we're endoscopic surgeons,
Got it. swallowed a lot
So,
of toxins. If he starts
Trauma
going
Team is a
shock,
game where you play as a prison inmate,
once we found
a
the
ninja,
substances, we will use the
a
forces to
superhero,
retrieve them. Is that correct?
and a former terrorist. Have fun with that.
A former terrorist. You'll be fun an army, right?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, granted, once she realized what was going on, she kind of hightailed it out there with incriminating evidence, but still.
Okay.
Yes, I believe in you. Do it.
Endoscopic setting. Press 1 to change the oscillation speed to vertical setting. Oh! So I can actually... Camera sensitivity.
Don't remember this being an option.
Y-axis is first default control.
I wonder if they added that to fix the issues where people were complaining about how sensitive the rear mount was.
There are
Yeah, let it
infected
affect
nearby. Let's treat them before moving on. I'll begin treating the affected areas.
Alright, let's stabilize him.
You're a bit too close there.
Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Shit!
Patient will take damage.
So, generally, if you want to move backwards, it's easier to just press the down button on the Wii Remote's D-pad.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
I mean, you can pull it back the same way you push it in, but it's way more difficult.
Ah, shit, I ended up using a syringe, and wow, that totally would have been bad.
Around here. Let's move on to the next area. Retrieval target found.
Oh, that's a drug bag,
Use the
isn't
forceps
it?
to pull it out. I'll
Yup.
attach them to the endoscope.
Yeah. I wish pulling drugs out was this easy, or is this really how it has to be done in real life?
The foreign object is being held by the forceps. Now to retract the forceps.
I can't say I'm an expert with endoscopy, but
Drugs, but something's not right. This isn't as much. It's too soon for them to have been absorbed by now. That means. Right. Unfortunately, they must have gotten separated since they were swallowed. If the drugs he ingested get absorbed into his body, he'll go into shock. We have to search for them immediately and retrieve the ones that remain.
Okay. Alright.
We've
Oh,
reached
it's the
cardia.
sphincter
Where
again.
the drugs be?
Ah!
You need to time it just right.
God, you really gotta stop doing
Whatever he
that.
swallowed has caused hemorrhage.
I
Let's
don't.
treat that while we search.
How would you like it if somebody jammed a tube down your throat and rammed it into your cardiac sphincter like that? Seriously.
This isn't good. This will impede our ability to retrieve the foreign objects. So let's be sure to treat them as
You might want to stab with some stabilizer.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Alright, so. Alright.
Hemostasis complete. Let's move on.
Oh.
It's still not enough. Keep looking.
Oh, there's more drugs.
Is there an affected area under the foreign object? It's been affected by the toxic substance. Tamale, treat it.
Alright, that's the syringe.
Not
Hey,
done yet. Let's keep searching for more.
Alright, now let's see. Where is this other thing? Ah, more drugs. That.
It's hemorrhaging. Let's perform hemostasis after draining the blood pool. Searching stopped. Let's move on to the next
You know,
affected
the first time I
area.
played this game, I didn't
There's another affected
like
area
the hemorrhaging areas. I
Let's seek it
couldn't
out.
tell that was supposed to be like 3 blood squirts coming out of a bruise, and it looked to me like it was something growing tentacles, and I was very confused.
Growing tentacles. That's the thing that's the thing that crossed your mind. Growing tentacles. Okay, Ross.
Perform hemostasis.
But,
Not those
Start
kind of
again.
tentacles.
I'm just saying, Ross. I didn't think that kind of thing crossed your mind at the time.
Well, this is a game series where there have been various viruses that do stuff with tentacles before, so.
But that's because that's what guilt does. Guilt is practically a tentacle monster in the form of a disease.
Basically.
Or kinda. That also includes patrism and all of that shit. I can't believe guilt is basically a bunch of various Zelda monsters.
There should be another ulcer.
In the
Let's
form
use
of
the spray.
various
We're not
diseases.
done yet. The vitals aren't
Yep.
stabilizing.
At
Let's
some point,
search.
I'd actually considered like scripting guilds as bosses in ZC, because a lot of them would work with really not changing a whole
Be careful
lot.
how much medicine you inject into the ulcer.
I'm just... well, so you wanted to throw some guilt monsters. Okay. So, in other words, we're gonna perform an operation on Princess Zelda. And,
You gotta spray it again, Jobs. Vanish.
how does this shit work?
Strange. I searched the entire stomach, but the remaining drugs are nowhere to be found. If that's the case, they may have progressed into the small intestine.
Oh,
Is
so
it
he's
a
about to
moment to
piss
spare?
him out.
All right,
That's not how
let's proceed into the small
anatomy
intestine
works.
while treating the damage caused by these
Oh,
drugs.
well, you know, I thought anatomy was supposed to be great. Okay, I shouldn't be saying that. I could have said 50 Shades of Grey, and that could have been a double pun. Just saying.
Remind me what I'm doing here.
Well, I'm supposed to be trying to get the actual know-how facts here. Because I'm pretty sure that the Melissa's cat will actually
We've reached the
frown
pylorus.
upon these
Be
things.
careful, we're through the pylorus. Hair is still
Finally, I got
significantly
through the
worse. We need
sphincter
to be
just
careful not
fine.
to touch the walls as
Jesus.
we proceed.
How long is an endoscopic tube supposed to go?
That's a good question.
What the hell are those?
Alien attack.
Polyp will get in our way. We'll remove it. Let's get the loop around the polyp and excise it. Be quick about it.
The loop. Use the snare, press Z to bring it out, then match it to the guide displayed. Using the snare, press to adjust the position, with the nunchuck to adjust the angle. Release Z to excise the affected area and retrieve it.
Let's adjust the snare's position until the ring is secured above the affected area.
Right. Let's put some stabilizer into this guy, and now let's go ahead and...
Polyp's been excised. Now use the forceps to retrieve the tissue we cut off.
Alright, now you.
You're probably gonna need to back up a bit. You're too close.
There's a polyp. Let's get the snare around it and excise it.
Alright.
Finally move on. Let's proceed.
I bet you Guilt is totally gonna make a comeback. Somehow. I bet you if Trauma Team got a sequel, Guilt... we're gonna have some kind of Guilt.
This is severe.
Trauma
We should do
Team
them all
2,
right now.
the guilty sequel.
The Guilty Gear. Then it becomes a fighting game. Oh,
This
how
place is
did that
like a
even?
blood pool.
There's too much blood in the way. You're gonna have to drain it first.
Ah. I totally died.
Drain.
Missed that.
I'll begin treating the affected areas.
Alright, so. Alright, no, actually I'm gonna have to
Position the
drain
ring
that.
so that it can go around the affected area.
Alright, drain. You are right here. And boom. And you too, you're getting drained. Everything is getting drained, all the time. I'm totally draining your life away, so I'll put some stabilizer on that. Get that bag of drugs,
Injecting medicine.
syringe.
Seems there are no more affected areas around here. Let's move on.
I wonder if the healing touch is in real life. What if the healing touch was in real life? Do you think a lot more lives would be saved?
Oh yeah.
And we'll treat the affected areas too.
So you've only seen Derek's healing touch, right?
Yeah, I've only seen Derek.
Okay, so Valerie's healing touch is basically, it doesn't matter if I take a knife and go psycho on him, his vitals aren't gonna drop.
Who?
She's one of the characters in New Blood.
Oh, Trauma Center New Blood. Okay, yeah, you're talking
Yeah.
about Valerie.
Yeah, and
She's like one of the two main characters.
yeah, and her healing touch prevents vitals from dropping.
This is the last one. There's a tumor under this foreign object? We have to do this. Stay sharp and treat it.
A tumor, protuberating affected areas. Inject a proper dose of medicine with the syringe. Okay. Tumors.
The tumor is protruding. Now to begin excision with the scalpel. Make incisions along the guideline to excise the tumor.
Oh, I get the scalpel with the endoscope.
Yup.
The first step of the excision has been completed. To the second step of excision, the third section of excision is complete. All that's left is to excise it with a snare. The tumor has been detached. Now to remove the focus. Excised area is hemorrhaging. You must perform hemostasis. The focus is successfully removed. The tumor treatment is complete.
And this shit's happening. Shit's happening. All because I removed the tumor. Don't you remember when removing tumors was very easy?
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
It really would be, because, I know real life says no, but whatever.
You might want some stabilizer down here.
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty fast. Patient's bleeding fast. Okay, and
Stasis before it cools up again.
right, so drain.
Treating the affected area.
And nice.
Is that one last pool of blood right there?
Two. There are two of them.
Last one.
Okay, whatever.
Affected areas
All the
have been
affected
treated.
areas have been treated.
This is all we can do. All that's left is to wait for the antitoxin.
Alright. Operation successful. Huh. That ain't going bad as the first time around.
I suppose that'll safely fail.
Shut up! And that was only a seed. Fuck!
Man, that scared the life out of me. I'm glad it ended safely. Chief, I'm sorry to worry you like that.
Oh, it's alright. I'm just glad the patient is safe.
I am gonna have to redo these missions one day.
Extraction complete.
Endoscopy is
Do we
probably
have the
like my
antitoxin yet?
totally gonna be my weakness here.
It's a lot of people's weakest part of the game.
Because people make a lot of mistakes.
Chief!
Oh, hey, it's
Do
Chuck
that
Norris.
for? The door, it's...
I'm sorry. Here's the antitoxin.
Is it ready? Oh, you galoot. Give it here. Tomoe, administer this to the patient.
Am I going in again?
Right away.
No.
Administering the
Okay.
antitoxin. Work. Work, damn it. Breathe. Come on.
We got all the drugs
All right.
out of him.
It worked.
We did it! We saved him! Ew! He's breathing!
Alright. So,
And that is that. I'm so glad.
Oh, you did it! Way to go, Dr. Tachibana!
I was so ready.
now. That's another C on my end. Okay, we got an orthopedic mission and a diagnosis mission. Let's do an orthopedic mission. I'm totally gonna break somebody's bone at this rate. I know orthopedics involve bones and shit. Normally. I didn't think it involved removing thyroid tumors, but okay.
Frank, thank God. Can
Whoa,
you get
your
in surgery right
voice
now?
is starting to come through really weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and now it's fine again.
Ah! That was...
I just carried in an emergency patient. An attempted suicide.
Well,
Why?
What?
Why did the patient try to commit suicide?
How should I know? I want to ask that myself. Now shut it and get going. The patient's in room 3.
All right, I'll head over
wait,
immediately.
a patient tried to commit suicide. What does this have to do with orthopedics? I'm kinda scared to know.
Bring out the synthetic bone too.
Alright, so...
Will 8 through 14 be enough?
No, we should have 16 ready too.
Oh, Dr. Freeberg. Please make staples too, then.
Okay, so... What's
Dr.
about to
Tachibana,
happen
sorry if I
here?
made you wait.
That's orthopedics?
Not at
I
all.
know, but like...
I always enjoy assisting you in surgery.
I want to see what this patient looks like if they try to commit suicide to the point where they need surgery.
Let's go over the procedure then.
Claire Blunt.
There are 2 critical areas, the right arm and the left leg.
Right arm and left leg fracture treatment. Reformation treatment. According to reform her left leg and right arm. What the hell?
We will
Did
align
she,
the
try,
vacuum
did she
bones
jump
and
off of a
move
building and somehow survive?
Hey,
That sounds
people
good.
have survived
Let's
big
complete the
heights.
operation.
One lady went skydiving, her parachute didn't open, and she survived.
With
I
what?
mean, she broke nearly every bone in her body, but she survived.
Attempted suicide, huh? It's just unacceptable.
Yes, we must save her. We'll begin by treating her upper arm. Let's continue, but be careful.
Hey. Hey! Incision. I cut. I did a clean cut, I guess. That's quite a big space for a clean cut. Okay.
The humorous
One thing I really love about orthopedics is that, you know, the music starts out really simple, but then, the higher your chain gets, the more tracks get added onto the song.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Legis is here.
Oh.
Peggy Hill.
King of the Hill.
Oh.
The humerus is broken and out of alignment.
I'll need the forceps to reshape this bone's orientation.
Alright, forceps. Forceps reshaping
I
bones.
have to grasp the humerus and
do
align it
people
with the
use-
guide. Good.
know about this, but when I broke my bone, the original procedure, the doctor just grabbed both sides of my arm and jiggled with it for a while, and it hurt, but...
So they didn't go ahead and cut your arm open and use forceps to do this shit?
No, they just grabbed onto my arm and moved it in place. Don't worry, you're almost done, won't hurt much longer.
Well, I imagine if the bone was broken like what I'm seeing now, then,
If it were broken like that, I would probably need surgery, yeah.
Okay.
Well, mine was kinda... it was split in half, and I intentionally did not look at my arm because I didn't want to see what it looked like. Apparently, it was, you could just look at it and tell there was a bone sticking out from the skin, so... Like, not through the skin, but... it was... you could tell just by looking at it that it was deformed.
I need to stop for a moment. Gotta be delicate.
There's no hurry. Please take your time.
I got a drill!
Alright. Resuming the treatment.
I got a drill.
Oh yeah, stopping resets your chain, I think.
Doctor, you can't drill any deeper than the guide. Please be careful not to make the hole too deep.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Difficult job. You went too deep.
Rock solid. Beginning the bone securing procedure.
Understood. Already the plate.
I gotta screw this shit.
Please be careful not to tighten it too much.
Oh, man, just should have screwed it with my head. Just at the guideline. Hold A to tighten. Release when it reaches the guideline.
Please ensure that you stop the screw at
Oh.
Excellent.
Indeed. Please do the same with the next area.
Good.
The right arm has been treated. Let's continue to the left leg.
I'll make sure we succeed. Let's keep going.
Ah!
This is terrible. Why
Oh,
did you do this
wow.
to yourself?
It's making my leg cringe.
Who can say?
Yeah.
Let's hope she recovers. Let's begin retreat.
You know, Broken Bones has always had this thing to make people cringe. Seriously. Well, it makes me cringe anyway.
Yeah. Understandably.
Please reshape the bent bone to make it align with the guide. Please reshape the other bones as well.
Hey, I'm hearing more music.
Please continue on.
Yep.
Placing the bone fragments.
Pick up items to push the remote to rotate.
Please continue.
Oh, I'm hearing more music. This is so cool. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job, Kai.
I know, I do love that about orthopedics.
That's odd. You didn't find it inside the leg?
You don't have a choice. Get the synthetic bone.
Wait, did we lose bone?
Doctor,
Apparently.
the synthetic bone is ready.
Synthetic bone is ready.
The outline of the shape we need has already been projected onto it. We just have to use the laser to carve it out.
Yes. Well then, please begin. Make sure not to divert from the guideline while cutting it.
Cutting out synthetic bone. Hold A and push along the guide. Stay within the circle.
All right, let's proceed. Be careful.
It's going well. Let's continue on.
I ain't never cut out synthetic bone before. Did they do this in real life?
Not that I know of. I could be wrong though.
It's going well.
Huh.
Alright. Next.
It's going well.
Oh wow, I was so close off that guideline for a minute.
Still got it though.
Guidelines, something guidelines.
Perfect. That was amazing.
Guidelines. Something guidelines.
Good.
Uh,
Cautiously continue on.
part of me wants to think that they totally don't do this in real life, but just, I don't know, just like convenient, you know? Convenient that if you somehow miss a broken bone,
Rock solid. This really needs replacing.
Excellently done, Doctor.
if you somehow miss a bloody broken
The
bone,
synthetic bone you shaped is ready. Please place it in the area. Please continue on. The synthetic bone has been placed. Now we can secure it into position.
okay. Rig a drill, okay, so this is like dentistry.
Please continue in the next area.
Ooh, nice. Getting the hang of this now.
You got it.
Proceed. Be careful.
I'm just doing it for the music, folks. Holy shit. The better you do, the more music, really, the more instruments get added. It's like Mother 3,
Please be
kind
careful
of.
not to tighten the screw.
Kinda.
It's going well. Let's continue on.
He's like freaking Chuck Norris, and he does it.
Yup.
And lift up cars and all of that shit. But this is his profession, fixing people's bones. Crazy.
Please continue.
But hey, you know, under the knife head, ah!
Maybe bad, but at least it didn't break the chain. Didn't count as a miss.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I have to play it. That's scary, man. Oh.
Please be careful.
Oh,
not to tighten the
there's
screws too much.
like the second to last orthopedics mission is something like 15 minutes long, and I tried to XS that one on hard mode, and you know how frustrating it is to like get perfect and then screw up on the last part.
The tibia and fibula have been treated. Let's move on to the femur. Doctor, will we be securing the femur with plates?
No. In this case, I'll be treating it with pin fixation. Let's begin by treating the condyle.
Understood. I'll get ready.
I'll first need to use the drill to create a guide for driving the pins.
Okay. Ah. drilling a little too close there, eh, mate? Ah, that was bad.
Chain's still intact, though.
Alright, guys go creative. Can you bring up the pins? Now, I'll drive the pin.
Power.
Please drive it in until it reaches the guideline.
So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to watch my strike here.
Yep.
Strike that with the remote until we reach the guideline.
Alright, continuing the trip.
Already the next
Ah.
Can you hand me the next pin?
Nice. I got a bad, a good, and a cool. Okay.
Let's shift our focus.
Learning curve.
Learning curve my ass.
First, we need to readying it right now.
Okay. Careful, jump. Careful. Balls deep is not the way. Balls deep is not the way here. Just steady. Ugh!
The pin is the next step. Please be careful with it. The pin is ready to go.
Just drive it in until the bone meets the guideline.
Splendid. Please continue. Here's the next pin. Please do it the same way. This is the last pin.
Oh, I gotta hammer twice. Stop! Hammer time!
Well done.
Okay, so
Rock solid. Let's close up the operation.
close up the operation field.
The stapler is ready for you.
Stapler. Oh, stapler. Right. I totally gotta do this.
Please continue. Please continue on.
That operation wasn't
Oh,
Nice. Chain got over 7,000.
Excellent work as always, Doctor.
that was. You get a lot of points in this shit. It's all about how many points you get, right?
Right.
I just hope this girl finds her passion for life.
Yes, I'm sure she'll be alright.
Whew! Can't really kill anybody in orthopedics, right? I mean, because you just pushing the bone. The worst thing you can do is probably prevent falling. I mean, oh wow, fuck that. Okay, I only got a B. Back.
The operation was completed safely. Now that's how a true specialist works.
I still have much to learn.
Don't worry. I'm sure the patient will be happy with the results as well.
Oh, so you totally can't walk anymore.
Yeah. So, I know you tried to commit suicide, but don't worry. Now you've just got a whole bunch of metal inside you and you can't walk. Doesn't that make you so much cheerier?
Wait, having all that metal means you
How are you
can't walk
feeling?
anymore?
No, I'm just making that up.
Okay.
Are you the doctor?
Well,
that
I mean,
saved
you're the
me?
doctor here. I just thought you would know.
Why?
Why? It's our duty to save patients' lives.
Don't lie to me. I'm tired of hearing crap like that.
Oh, so she's the one I saved.
Forcing people to believe you're right all the time. What's so great about being alive? What's so bad about dying?
What do you gain from being dead?
Damien, you totally ought to give it a try sometime. Like, it's the black sheep of the Drama Center series, but it's really fun. bit on the easy side, but
Your leg should be fine in 2 months. You'll be out soon. I'll check in on you later.
George Clooney, Dr. Ross vibe. Dr. Ross. What show is he up with?
I would assume George Clooney's Batman.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Enemy soldiers, 3 o'clock! Fire! Fire!
Ah! Is he suffering from some PTSD? I mean, he did. I mean, they did say he used to be a war veteran, right?
Right.
Yeah. Probably got some PTSD, right? Commonly associated with soldiers everywhere.
Yup.
John, I don't know what's right anymore. Maybe they're right. I'm only saving people to feel better about myself.
Good-looking and benevolent doctor operating on beautiful women.
Yeah.
So to be fair, not all the patients are beautiful, man. In fact, the next diagnostic/general surgery one certainly is not.
Well then, better go into diagnostics after this one.
Yeah, and the diagnostics feeds into the general surgery. So,
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so let's do diagnostics next.
I will be right back.
Fantastic. Alright, blazing darkness. Alright. Now we're going to play Dr. House. Are you playing poker?
Finished. That brings my total to 298 wins in 298 games.
Damn it! This is a waste of time. You're unbeatable.
Not if my opponent's intellect surpasses my processing speed.
Uh-huh. And how fast is that?
My processing speed is roughly 1 QRPS.
What? Stop using words people don't know.
I mean, a quadrillion instructions per second, Doctor.
Sounds like you're just trying to make fun of me.
Ow! Grandpa! Stop! We're going!
Let's go. I don't need a doctor. You know who I am.
You damn stubborn old man.
Hey, what's with all the noise? Go fight somewhere else.
Hey, moron. This old fart's your patient. Now go examine him.
You mean him? He looks pretty spry. Why don't we just let him leave?
He was passed out on this floor. Now shut up and examine him.
This is absurd. I don't have time for this. Hold up a minute. What now? Tell me, how long has your leg been shaking like that? Huh? My leg? What are you talking about? Maria, get a bed ready for him. We're gonna need him overnight.
You got it. In your face.
What? A moment ago you said I could leave! Hey, are you even listening to me? Hey! What's going on? Don't you know who I am, you quack? Hey, listen to me! Always get stuck with the difficult ones. So,
Jacob Tillman.
Roni, who in the heck is that crazy old man?
He is Jacob Tillman, Assistant Secretary of the HHS, Doctor.
Assistant Secretary?
Patient had left at home and brought to the surgeon.
Politician, huh? I should have just sent him home.
No, Doctor. He is suffering from an ailment of some sort.
Yeah.
Too bad we can't pick our patients, huh? Oh well. Might as well go take a look. Shall we?
You know, he looks a lot older than 55.
Now, how are you feeling? Have you been eating?
Ha, you fool! How dare you force me into this hospital?
What a serious pain in the... Let's begin the exam, Roni. Are you ready?
Yes, Doctor. Whenever you are ready.
Let's ask some questions.
Well then, let's start with you telling me about the symptoms you're experiencing.
I'm not saying anything, you jackanape.
That looks a jackaday.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Okay.
Well, go right on ahead if you don't want to ever be discharged from this hospital.
You utter bastard. Fine, ask your questions. Huh. I didn't ask to be examined. Yes, I collapsed, but I simply wasn't feeling well. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I've been under quite a lot of stress. There's so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting my time and issue my release. Damn it! You're never gonna give up, are you? Being stuck in this stinking examination room is killing my appetite.
I wonder if that's an apple.
Well, honestly, I haven't eaten much, but I feel queasy, bloated.
Probably.
He's been feeling bloated, huh? That's not to say he isn't already a bit on the junky side. Roni, order up a CT scan. Oh, and warn the lab guys they may need a forklift to get him onto the table.
I will send the request at once. Also, I may use a slightly different word for that second part.
Slightly different wording on that second part.
Hey, you!
Huh? What's wrong now?
You don't need to examine me. I refuse this treatment.
Hey, if I don't look in your stomach, we'll never know what's wrong with you.
Lol.
There is no reason for this. If you think it's necessary, then prove it.
You're really getting on my nerves. Roni, ignore him and send in the request.
I cannot, Doctor. All examinations require patient consent.
You're as stubborn as he is, you know that? Fine. So we just need to narrow down the diagnosis candidates and prove an exam is necessary, right?
Standard protocol, Doctor. New symptom observed. Bloated abdomen.
Oh wow. Okay.
What?
So
Oh, you're
what?
coughing and
Doesn't
stuff.
matter. Just sign your
Yeah,
little
yeah.
forms and
I'm
discharge
just
me.
getting over my cold.
Looking at your stupid face makes me even more nauseous.
I think that last one was something. Makes me more nauseous.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, that's nauseousness.
I didn't guess. I collapsed.
He
But I
wasn't
simply
feeling
I'm
well.
not as young as I used to be. There's so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting.
Why do I get the feeling the way he contorted his face just now?
I don't think that's going to be one. Just
You're never gonna give up, are you? Being stuck in this stinking examination room is killing my appetite, honestly. So what? Doesn't looking at your stupid face makes me...
He said my face makes him feel even more nauseous. That means he was already feeling nauseous before he came here.
Persistent cough. Legend says new symptom observed. Persistent cough.
yep.
Talking about you. Maybe you need to get examined yourself.
I'm good.
Fair enough then.
How's that for deduction, Roni? Make a note of it.
Doctor. New symptom observed. Nausea.
Alright, so we got nausea going on.
I think either the collapsing or the stress might be one.
Is stress even a symptom?
I didn't ask to be a... Yes, I collapsed.
Well, if something
I
is
simply wasn't
like
feeling well.
stress can aggravate a lot of
I'm
things.
not as young as I used to be, and I've been under quite a lot of stress.
A lot of stress, huh? I think we can assume he's been getting tired easily.
Oh, well, that was right then.
Heck, serves him right. I'm exhausted just having to deal with him. Isn't that so, Roni?
Share your pain, Doctor. New symptom observed. Gets tired.
I do not share your pain, Doctor. Whoa. That was hilarious.
You're so serious all the time. You should loosen some bolts and relax.
So I might collapsing probably counts as a symptom, honestly.
Yes, I collapsed.
Not feeling well, huh? So, he was aware he had a problem all along. This guy's a real nutcase.
Doctor, the symptoms are too vague. Please find more precise symptoms.
Yeah.
Never
I
mind.
don't know what's...
I'm not as young as I used to be. There's so much to be done, and you're not helping.
Pretty sure this is an abnormality. The way he just contorted his face there. Ow, never mind. Ow, that hurt.
Damn it! You're never gonna give up. Being stuck in this stinking examination room is killing my appetite. Honestly, I haven't eaten much.
His appetite. No.
That might be one. Honestly, that's probably the best guess.
So his appetite's been decreasing. Maybe he's been trying some of the food here. Roni, I want you to make a note of the patient's appetite. Also, jot down that the hospital food sucks.
Professional, Doctor. New symptom observed. Lack of appetite.
Okay. Also jot down the hospital food sucks.
Professional. One day, I'd love to hear all about that.
I feel like I couldn't so tension. Okay, that ain't happening.
Yep.
Okay, let's check the diagnostic here. Now let's see. Normal.
Platelet count.
Oh, holy shit, his platelets is low.
The platelet count.
Well, platelet count is a scary thing.
It seems unusual.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Add
They've
that
been
to his
telling
records.
they've been saying that my dad had low platelets for a while now. That's why they couldn't administer any more treatment before he passed.
That was a similar thing happened. My dad had his stroke. He was having, paradoxically, blood clots and low platelet counts. So they had no clue what to do.
Right.
Jamian.
So a porn film, really?
To be fair, the diagnostic music, I can kinda see it.
I mean, but I like the music. Is it? Oh, right. Never mind.
The diagnostic soundtrack's just kind of there, whereas some of the music, especially in First Response, is really good. The final boss of First Response has such a great song.
Dude. But somehow, I don't like the music. I kinda like relaxing music like this. It doesn't even have to be pornographic. Oh, wait. Billy Rubin is, high.
Well, a lot of things are high right there.
His total bilirubin level seems a bit high. Roni, make a record of that.
His AST, his ALT.
It's BLT too.
New symptom observed. High total bilirubin level.
Hold on. If his total bilirubin is this high, he should have jaundice in the whites of his eyes.
Correct, Doctor.
but the status of the patient's eyeballs cannot be confirmed.
Yeah, that's the problem. The geezer's eyes are too squinty for me to examine. And somehow, I doubt he'll cooperate with us and let me take a look.
Doctor, perhaps you could try anchoring the patient.
Huh? What good'll that do?
I've noticed that Chief Patel's eyes are frequently wide open when conversing with you.
Ah, final boss. Legis is like quote-unquote final boss. Well, I'm under the assumption that we're talking about some super virus, akin to like the Under the Knife series. That kind of thing.
Crap, my mic was muted. So the final boss in this game is pretty tame, but just hold on a second. Let me show you how crazy these things get.
Let's see.
It is a physiological response for humans to open their eyes wider when they are angry.
I can't find a good video of this.
Well,
Alright. I don't know that I like the example you gave, but let's try your tactic. Shouldn't be too hard. A few blows at his pride, that should do it.
Is there no good video of this? Oh.
Yep, his AST level is rather high. Roni, record the symptom.
Hold on a sec.
destroy the unholy hemorrhoid.
No, it's a lot worse than that. Hold on a second.
He has a pretty elevated ALT level. Roni, make a note of that.
So, here you go. Here's an example of what you can expect from this game. Or this series in general, that is.
So basically, Under the Knife started with normal operations until you started getting weird shit. Hey, wait a minute, he's got a low cholesterol level.
Interesting. His cholesterol level is unusually low. Roni, make a note of that too.
New symptom observed. Low total cholesterol.
So I guess this, but yeah, you say this game is the black sheep of the series, I'm guessing because because there aren't any ridiculous super worms or whatever.
Yeah.
Did people actually like this ridiculous super worms?
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised. People like seeing eyeballs growing on people's hearts and patches on people's or patches on people's stomachs. Something about that just makes me wonder, you walk, mate.
But see, it's great. Like, especially the first game. I had no idea what was going on, so I totally thought it was just gonna be a normal surgery game. And then suddenly, whoa, what is this? They're aliens in their body, what?
Okay. So what made Atlas decide to take a more quote-unquote realistic approach with Trauma Team?
I think a lot of people like the super virus stuff, but a lot of people also wanted to have like a more realistic Doctor game. So Trauma Team was kind of their compromise. I mean, there is stuff going on, but it never gets nearly as crazy as the other games.
His legs are still shaking. That's definitely worth making a note of, Roni.
Shaking legs.
Symptom observed. Shaking legs.
He's supposed to have jaundice in his eyes, so I gotta get him to open his eyes up somehow.
Okay, watching this guy's final boss video, he's totally cheating on this one part.
How do you cheat on that? Other than a healing touch.
That's really smart.
Cheating.
Like, using advanced knowledge to do something you're not supposed to do to circumvent one of the traps it has.
Touchy about some part of his body.
Well, I'd say the patient's physique is pretty typical for a man his age. But considering how conceited he is, maybe just the thing to anger him.
Oh!
Now, let me see your stomach. Come on, lift up your clothing.
Never. I don't have any obligation to cooperate.
Oh, I get it. You're shy about your gut, huh? Too many steak dinners? Don't be ashamed. I'm not someone to judge a patient, no matter how fat they are.
You son of a bitch! You can't talk to me like that.
Ooh, you're getting angry, huh? Great, now stay just like that.
I don't need your jokes. How dare you insult me? I want my lawyer.
All right, maybe I went a little far, but that's fine. Now's my chance to check his eyes. Yep, discoloration in the whites of his eyes. Looks like jaundice.
Yep.
Roni, mark it down.
You got jaundice, alright. Alright, so we managed to piss him off. We got jaundice, and now we can confirm that he's got jaundice.
Yup.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, I don't even have any sort of images.
Yep, because he refuses to... This guy bugs me.
Hey,
All right, time to prove the need for a CT exam.
We should compare our symptoms to the possible illness candidates. If the likely candidate
I really don't like
CT
that you guys
scan
are comparing the music to porn music, but maybe it's because I mean, but the fact that I like it might say a lot about my character.
Yeah, that sounds
I
good to
mean,
me.
Is it bad that I don't know, I've always liked music like this.
so, I don't know, I like the calming music. It's just... I really like the part where they go insane with the guitar and the choir and all that later in the game.
Oh, they get choirs and shit just to fight super worms and viruses and shit. Oh wait, I'm guessing this game doesn't have the healing touch for our main surgeon, so that's another reason why it's the black sheep.
Yeah. I mean, technically Naomi has it, but she doesn't really use it as a healing touch. So, yeah.
Give credit where it's due, you know?
No healing touch.
Let's get to work.
The 5 different fields instead of just general surgery. The fact that it's much more realistic.
Let's see. And realism meant removing the healing touch, aka removing the pentagrams to summon the stand and make you work faster as a surgeon.
No more carving pentagrams into patients. I mean, technically you never actually carve them. It's a fun joke.
This is lack of energy. Bloating of the abdomen.
Gets tired easily to count as lack of energy.
Jaundice. Shaking. High ALT level. Low cholesterol. Low platelets.
Gets tired easily. Also can go in jobs because low energy levels.
Oh. Lack of energy, okay.
And same with the high total.
Virility. Acute hepatitis. Condition with liver. You know, I wonder if these are all liver diseases, and that just means he's got some sort of liver disease. Yeah, okay, I saw jaundice there. Taking up the extremities. High AST level. High ALT level. High villain. Whatever. So we need a CT exam from this guy if we can find out what the fuck's wrong with his liver. Did he drink too much?
It's like in the last case, alcoholism.
It totally could be this time, but it ain't even here.
Still and nausea was one, isn't it? I think so.
Let me see.
Nausea, lack of appetite, bloated abdomen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's an lack of appetite. Abdomen. Also, complain of both. Nausea. Abdominal bloating. I don't see anything about low platelet count in this one, though.
Neither do I.
Okay, let's try congestive liver failure. Tired easily. Lack of low energy.
It's at the bottom there. Gets tired easily.
Oh, it gets tired easily. Bye. That is crazy. Okay, tired easily. Patient tires easily and may exhibit nausea. Okay, nausea. Lack of appetite. Abdominal bloating. Jaundice. Shaking. AST, ALT, low cholesterol level, low platelet count.
All right. The only remaining symptom can be gained through a CT.
I concur, Doctor. The necessity for a CT examination is undeniable.
Excellent. Looks like our favorite patient's about to get a CT scan.
Fantastic.
I should move to the examination room then.
Don't think you have to worry about the other two.
Sounds like
If the CT exam is necessary, it's time to teach that old fart a lesson.
I must advise against teaching any lessons, Doctor. Patients must be treated in an appropriate manner.
Oh, I know, Roni. I'll treat him just how he deserves.
Oh yeah, let's go to the exam room. We gotta talk to this guy and tell him.
Hey, Caesar, I'm gonna prove to you that you need a CT scan.
What?
Roni, show him.
Yes, Doctor. This is the record of the current diagnostic progress.
And now, you need a CT exam. Is that all right with you, Mr. Assistant Secretary?
No, you fool.
Well, then let's hop to it. Roni, get us some approval, will ya?
Understood, Doctor.
Lol.
Send the request now.
Shoot yourself.
Congratulations, Doctor. The patient's CT examination is now available.
That's the first, that's the fastest CT
That was a
exam
breeze.
ever.
Yup. Didn't even have to get out of his chair.
Yeah, I know, right? It just happened like right before.
Exhausted. Why did it have to take so long just to do an image analysis?
You know, I'm guessing that by the time I arrived here, I'm guessing some sort of time must have passed. I would like to believe that instead of, oh hey, this happened in like half a second.
You walked really slowly to that imaging room.
Okay. He probably went on ahead and pressed around like a ballerina, thinking I'm so pretty and proud.
That's how you want to imagine it.
Maybe he pressed around like Bruce. Imagine for the CT exam already. Please look over the results.
Don't I get a break? Could have sworn we're supposed to have a scheduled break time, right?
Yeah, let's see what we got. Patient's abdomen. I still swear that they totally must have gotten some realistic images here.
It's possible. I don't see anything wrong in that one.
Hey, wait a minute. I see something wrong in this one.
Yep.
Hey now. Color difference confirms that ascites has formed. Well, this explains the bloated abdomen. Roni, make a note of it. Write down the patient's got a pool in his abdomen.
Doctor, new symptom observed. Ascites accumulation.
Ascites accumulation. I get the feeling that CR1's gonna operate on this guy,
What makes you say that?
Well, I haven't played a CR1 yet.
You might be right.
Normal image. Something's not right. Something's clearly swollen, I believe. It's like
yeah. Yeah.
Expanded.
Yeah, it's that. See the thing on the left? Like, look just left of the big white dot in the middle.
Just left of the big white dot in the middle. Oh. No. It didn't swell, it shrunk.
The hole shrunk. Which meant the thing next to the hole swelled. Either way, you got your thing. I think that's his liver is swelling.
I'm not sure what the liver is at the moment. Wait. I just need to look at it carefully. Because I need to make sure I'm pointing at the right thing. Cause
I think it's that entire mass on the left counts because it's swollen. So